English tea.
From Speaking English with Class. Hey everyone, welcome to English Tea. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. And guys, today we're diving into something that I know has confused literally every single English learner at some point.
Oh my God, yes. And Leo, I have to tell you this story because it's been driving me absolutely insane. Like seriously, I've been living in the States for 2 years now, and I still don't understand this.
Okay, what happened?
So, yesterday, I went to Target, just doing some shopping, picking up some stuff for the apartment, and I get to the checkout line, right? And this cashier, super friendly girl, big smile on her face, she looks at me and goes, "Hi there, how are you doing today?"
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, she's asking me how I am. She wants to know about my day. So I start telling her, I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. But actually, this morning was a bit rough because I woke up late and then I missed my bus and...
Oh no, Mia, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And here's what kills me. She's already scanning my items. Beep, 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 not even looking at me, just going through the motions. And then she's like, "That'll be $43.50." And I'm standing there mid-sentence feeling like a complete idiot.
I'm laughing because I know exactly where this is going.
Leo, why did she ask me how I was if she didn't actually want to know? Like, isn't that kind of, I don't know, dishonest? That's why I'm calling it a lie. It feels like a lie.
Okay, so this is actually perfect because this is one of the biggest cultural misunderstandings that English learners face. And Leah, you're not alone, I promise you.
Thank God, because I felt so embarrassed.
No. Don't be embarrassed. This is totally normal. So let me explain what's actually happening here. And guys, if you're listening right now and you've experienced the exact same thing, you're going to have a light bulb moment, I promise.
Please explain, because I need to understand this.
All right, so in American English, how are you is not really a question.
Wait, what? It's literally a question. How are you? Question mark.
I know, but hear me out. It's what we call a phatic expression.
A what now?
Phatic expression. It's basically a phrase that we use not to exchange information, but to establish social contact, to be polite, to acknowledge someone's presence.
So you're telling me it's just like saying hello?
Exactly. It's almost identical to hello or hi. It's a greeting, not a genuine inquiry about your well-being.
But Leo, that makes no sense because in so many other languages, when you ask someone, how are you actually want to know.
Right, and that's where the confusion comes in. So, for example, if you're learning English and you come from a culture where asking someone's well-being is a real question, you're naturally going to think, oh, they want to hear about my day.
Which is exactly what I did.
Exactly. But in American culture, especially in these quick interactions like at a grocery store or a coffee shop or when you're passing someone in the hallway at work, how are you is just a friendly acknowledgement.
So what am I supposed to say back?
That's the golden question. And guys, this is where we're going to teach you some super useful phrases. So Mia, the standard response, the one that works in literally any situation, is simply, "Good, how are you?"
That's it? Just good, how are you?
Yep, that's it. Short, sweet, and you throw the question back at them.
Wait, so I ask them back, even though they didn't really want to know about me?
Yes, because they're also not expecting you to actually answer their how are you either.
This is blowing my mind right now.
I know, it's wild. So let me give you guys some examples, and Mia, let's do a little role play here.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so I'm the cashier at Target. You walk up to my register, and I say, "Hey there, how's it going?"
Oh, so they might not even say, how are you? They might switch it up.
Exactly. There are so many variations. How's it going? How are you doing? How are things? What's up? All of these are basically the same thing.
Okay, so you say, hey there, how's it going? And I say,
Try it.
good, how are you?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then I would say, "Good, thanks." And that's it. Conversation over. We move on to scanning your items.
That's so fast.
It is fast. That's the point. It's meant to be quick, efficient, but still polite and friendly.
Okay, but what if I don't want to just say good? Like, what if I want to mix it up a little?
Great question. So there are other responses you can use. And guys, I want you to write these down because these are going to make you sound super natural.
Okay, I'm ready.
So instead of good, you can say doing well, thanks.
Doing well, thanks. Okay.
Or you can say not too bad.
Not too bad. I like that one. It's casual.
Exactly. It's very casual, very American. You'll hear this all the time.
What else?
You can say pretty good or can't complain.
Can't complain. Oh, I've heard that one. What does that mean exactly?
It basically means things are okay, nothing to complain about. It's kind of neutral, not super enthusiastic, but not negative either.
Got it. So it's like things are fine.
Exactly. And here's another one, hanging in there.
Hanging in there? What's the vibe of that one?
That one suggests things are maybe a little tough, but you're managing. You're surviving.
So it's like slightly negative, but still positive?
Yeah, like if you've had a long week at work and someone asks, "How are you?" you might say, "Hanging in there," and they'll understand. Oh, they're tired. They've got stuff going on, but they're okay.
I love these little nuances.
Right? And guys, this is what makes English so interesting. These tiny little phrases that carry so much meaning.
Okay, so let's practice some more. Give me another scenario.
All right, so you're at a coffee shop, you walk up to order, and the barista says, "Good morning, how are you today?"
Okay, and I say, pretty good. How about you?
Perfect. Notice you said, "How about you?" instead of "How are you?"
Oh, I didn't even realize.
That's another variation. How about you? It's a little more casual, but it works great.
So I could also say, good, and you?
Exactly. Or even just, "Good, you?"
Good. You? That's super short.
It is, but it's perfectly acceptable, especially in these quick service interactions.
Okay, what about at work, like when I'm passing a colleague in the hallway?
Oh, great question, because workplace small talk is slightly different.
How so?
Well, it depends on how well you know the person. So if it's someone you work with regularly, someone you're friendly with, you might actually have a slightly longer exchange.
Okay.
So they might say, "Hey Mia, how's your day going?"
And I could say,
You could say, "It's going well, really busy though. How about yours?"
so in this case, I'm adding a little bit more information.
Right, because you have more of a relationship with this person. But notice, you're still not going into a lot of detail. You're just giving a brief update.
And then I'm asking about their day.
Exactly. And they might say, "Yeah, same here. Lots of meetings today." And then you both kind of laugh and move on.
Got it. So it's still pretty brief.
Yes, unless you both stop walking and clearly want to have a longer conversation. Then you can go deeper.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's all about reading the situation.
Exactly. And guys, this is something that comes with practice. You'll start to feel when someone actually wants to chat versus when they're just being polite.
Okay, but Leo, here's my question. What if I'm actually not doing well? Like, what if I'm having a terrible day? Do I still have to say good?
Another great question. So here's the thing. In these brief encounters with cashiers, baristas, random people, you generally want to keep it positive or neutral.
So I should lie?
Well, it's not really lying. It's more about understanding the context. Like the cashier at Target isn't your therapist. You know what I mean?
I guess that's fair.
But if you're talking to a friend, a colleague you're close with, a family member, then you can be honest.
Okay, so how would I say I'm not doing great?
So you could say, "I've been better,"
I've been better. Okay.
or "Not great, to be honest."
Not great, to be honest. That's pretty direct.
It is, and if you say that to someone, they'll usually follow up with, "Oh no, what's going on?" or "Is everything okay?"
So that opens up a real conversation.
Exactly. So you have to be prepared for that. Don't say "not great" unless you actually want to talk about it.
That's a good point.
And here's another one. "I've had better days."
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
Right? It's honest, but not overly negative.
What about if someone asks and I genuinely am having an amazing day? Can I show enthusiasm?
Absolutely. You can say, I'm doing great, actually.
I'm doing great, actually.
Or, really good, thanks for asking.
Really good. Thanks for asking. I like that one.
And if you're super excited about something, you can say, fantastic, actually. I just got some good news.
And would they ask what the good news is?
If they have time, they might. If it's someone you know well, they definitely would. But if it's the Target cashier, they might just say, oh, that's awesome, congrats, and keep moving.
Okay, so again, it's all about context.
Exactly. You're getting it.
All right, so let me ask you this. Are there any other greetings that work the same way? Like where it's not really a question?
Oh man, yes, there are so many.
Give me some examples.
Okay, so what's up is a huge one.
What's up? And what do I say back?
You can literally just say, hey, or not much, or what's up.
Wait, I can just say what's up back?
Yep, it's basically like saying hello.
That's so weird.
I know, but it works. Or you can say, hey, how's it going?
So I'm answering their what's up with another question.
Exactly. And they might say, good, you? And you say, good, and then you're done.
This is like a dance.
It really is. It's like a choreographed social dance that everyone knows the steps to.
Except for English learners who are like, wait, what are we doing?
Exactly. That's why we're breaking it down.
Okay, what other greetings?
How's life is another one.
And I would say,
Good, busy, or can't complain, or pretty good, how about you?
got it.
How have you been is slightly different though.
How so?
This one suggests you haven't seen the person in a while, so it might warrant a slightly longer response.
Like what?
Like, I've been good, keeping busy with work, how about you?
So I'm giving a tiny bit more detail.
Right, but still not a full life update.
Unless they genuinely want to catch up.
Exactly, and you'll know if they want to catch up because they'll suggest, hey, we should grab coffee and actually catch up.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, let's talk about some mistakes that English learners make with this.
Oh, good, because I want to make sure I'm not making these mistakes.
So, mistake number 1, giving too much information in a brief encounter.
Which is what I did at Target.
Exactly. The cashier does not need to know about your morning commute, your breakfast, or your plans for the weekend.
Fair enough.
Mistake number 2, not asking the question back.
Wait, you have to ask it back?
It's expected, yes. If someone says, how are you, and you just say good and stop, it can feel a little abrupt.
So the formula is good, how are you?
Exactly. It's like a tennis match. You hit the ball back.
Got it.
Mistake number 3, taking it too literally.
What do you mean?
So some English learners, when they hear how are you, they think, oh, they want a detailed analysis of my emotional state.
Which they don't?
They don't, unless you're in therapy or talking to your best friend.
Okay.
Mistake number 4, using overly formal language.
Like what?
Like saying, I am very well, thank you, and how are you doing today?
What's wrong with that? That sounds polite.
It is polite, but it sounds very textbook, very formal. Most Americans would just say, good, you?
So it's about sounding natural?
Exactly. You want to sound conversational, not like you're reading from a script.
That makes sense.
And mistake number 5, overthinking it.
Oh, I'm definitely guilty of that.
Most learners are, but guys, here's the thing. This is one of the easiest parts of English once you understand how it works.
Really?
Yes, because you literally just need to memorize like 3 or 4 responses and you're golden.
Okay, let's review those responses.
Perfect. So response number 1, good, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Response number 2, doing well, thanks.
Doing well, thanks.
Response number 3, not too bad, you?
Not too bad. You?
And response number 4, pretty good, how about you?
Pretty good. How about you?
Those 4 responses will cover like 99% of situations.
That's actually really helpful.
Right? It's simple once you break it down.
Okay, but what about when I'm the one initiating? Like, what if I want to greet someone?
Oh, good question. So when you're starting the conversation, you have options.
Like what?
You can say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, how's it going?
Or, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi, how are you?
Or just, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up?
All of these work great.
And they'll respond with one of those responses we just practiced.
Exactly. And then you say, "Good," or "Same here," and you're done.
Unless you want to actually have a conversation.
Right. Then you'd add something like, "Hey, how's it going? Do you have a minute to chat?"
So I'm signaling that I want more than just a greeting.
Exactly. That's how you transition from small talk to actual conversation.
This is so helpful.
Good, because I want to talk about tone and body language too.
Oh, that's important.
It's super important because you can say the right words, but if your tone is off, it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
So when you say, "Good, how are you?" you want to say it in a friendly, upbeat tone.
Not like monotone.
Right, not like a robot.
Can you demonstrate?
Sure, so here's the wrong way. "Good, how are you?"
Oh, God, that sounds so flat.
Right? Now here's the right way. "Good, how are you?"
Oh, I hear the difference. It's more energetic.
Exactly. There's a little lift at the end, a little smile in your voice.
And what about body language?
So you want to make eye contact, smile, maybe a little nod.
Even with the cashier?
Especially with the cashier. Service workers appreciate when you acknowledge them as human beings.
That's a good point.
So even though the exchange is brief, you still want to be warm and friendly.
Got it.
Now let's talk about regional differences.
Oh, so it's different in different parts of the US?
A little bit, yes.
How so?
So in the South, people tend to be a bit more chatty.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're in Texas or Georgia or Louisiana, the cashier might actually engage in a slightly longer conversation.
Like, what would they say?
They might say, "How are you doing today, honey?" Or, "How's your day going, sweetheart?"
Oh, they use terms of endearment?
Yes, it's very common in the South. They might call you honey or sugar or darling.
And that's normal?
Totally normal. It's just part of Southern hospitality.
What about in the Northeast?
In places like New York or Boston, things tend to be a bit more direct, a bit faster.
So less small talk?
Sometimes, yes. People are in more of a hurry, so the exchange might be even quicker.
Got it.
And on the West Coast, like in California, people are pretty laid back.
So more casual.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of, "Hey, what's up?" or "How's it going, dude?"
Dude?
Yeah, dude is very California.
That's funny.
It is. And guys, if you're traveling to different parts of the US, you'll notice these little differences.
But the basic formula stays the same.
Exactly. No matter where you are, "Good, how are you?" always works.
That's reassuring.
All right, let's do some practice scenarios.
Okay, I'm ready.
Scenario 1. You're at Starbucks. The barista says, "Good morning, how are you today?"
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Perfect. And I say, "I'm good, thanks. What can I get started for you?"
And then I order my coffee.
Exactly. See how smooth that was?
Yeah, that felt natural.
Scenario 2. You're at the gym. Someone you see regularly but don't really know says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, not too bad. You?
Good, good. Have a good workout.
You too.
Perfect. That's exactly how that would go.
These scenarios are really helpful.
Good. Let's do one more. You're at work, your boss walks by and says, "Morning, how are things?"
Morning. Things are good. Staying busy.
Good to hear. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
See? You've got this.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
You definitely are.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is this just an American thing, or is it like this in other English-speaking countries?
Great question. So it's similar in other countries, but with some differences.
Like what?
So in the UK, they might say, "You all right?"
You all right? That sounds like they're asking if something's wrong.
I know, but it's just another way of saying hello.
So what do you say back?
You just say, yeah, you all right?
That's so British.
It really is. And in Australia, they might say, how you going?
Not how are you going, just how you going.
Yep, and you'd say, good, how you going?
I love learning these differences.
It's fascinating, right? And in Canada, it's pretty similar to the US.
So, how are you works there.
Yeah, Canadians are super polite, so they definitely use these greetings a lot.
Got it.
All right, so guys, let's talk about why this matters.
Why it matters.
Yeah, like why is it important to understand this cultural aspect of English?
Well, I mean, it helps you not feel awkward.
Exactly. It helps you integrate into English-speaking environments more smoothly.
Right, because if you understand that it's just a greeting, you're not going to overthink it.
And you're not going to feel rejected when someone doesn't actually listen to your answer.
Which is what I felt at Target.
Exactly. But now you know they weren't being rude, they were just following the normal social script.
That makes me feel so much better.
Good. And here's another reason it matters. It helps you sound more natural.
Because you're responding the way native speakers do.
Right. You're not standing out as someone who doesn't understand the culture.
That's huge for English learners.
It really is, because language isn't just about grammar and vocabulary.
It's about understanding the culture and social norms.
Exactly. And small talk is a huge part of English-speaking culture.
So we should embrace it.
Absolutely. Don't fight it. Just learn the patterns and go with the flow.
Okay, so let's give our listeners some homework.
Oh, good idea.
This week, practice these responses.
Yes, every time someone says, how are you, use one of the responses we talked about.
Good, how are you? Doing well, thanks. Not too bad.
Exactly. Practice until it feels automatic.
And pay attention to how other people respond.
Yes, listen to native speakers. Notice the tone, the speed, the body language.
That's great advice.
And guys, don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Right, everyone understands that you're learning.
Exactly. People are generally very forgiving.
And most people appreciate when you're trying.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's do a quick recap.
Perfect.
So, how are you in American English is usually a greeting, not a real question.
Right.
The expected response is short and positive.
Like, good, how are you?
You should always ask the question back.
Yes.
And you want to keep your tone friendly and upbeat.
Perfect recap.
I think our listeners are going to find this so helpful.
I hope so, because this is such a common source of confusion.
Totally.
All right, guys, so that's it for today's episode.
Thanks so much for listening to English Tea.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe.
And leave us a review. We love hearing from you.
And if you have any questions or topics you want us to cover,
Send us a message on Instagram.
we are at English Tea Podcast.
All right, until next time,
Keep practicing.
keep learning.
And remember, the next time someone asks, how are you?
Just smile and say, good, how are you?
It's that simple.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.